How do we start it though? Just like that, hey? Hey, Daryl.
Yeah. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Daryl. Good to see you again. You're here. I don't know if anybody noticed or if you haven't watched our first episode yet, you can go back and see it. But when we were done
Yeah.
recording, Daryl had mentioned that it kind of looked like I might have looked like a kind of Disney character there with the way I had my discs set up. So in honor of that, I've come prepared with
There you
my
go.
R2D2 ears
That's
that I
almost,
picked up.
that's almost perfect. Those
And
distance, they look like they're just sitting on the shelf right now.
well, I'm not going to wear this the whole episode. I just thought you might get a kick out of that.
Okay.
Now, I know I threw this on you. We didn't discuss this. So put on your
Yeah,
thinking cap here and shoot some
yeah.
holes in my idea.
The bit of a pause there was me taking a second to try and think the pros and the cons.
And all you can
I,
think of is how wonderful the idea is, right?
I yeah, we'll end the episode there,
Yeah, no.
or should I say, it could be partly my catchphrase. You know that I like your idea, but you're wrong.
Ouch.
I
So
don't
what?
know. I don't necessarily love the idea. I'm not going to say I hate it. I'm just
Okay.
trying to think why I don't like it. I
Hey,
think
everybody. Welcome to Chain Out, the disc golf podcast for Canada. Nope, I'm not doing that one. I got lost. I got lost.
I could
I,
feel you were like searching for words.
I'm like, I went way beyond the simple thing.
Yeah.
So we'll do it again. 5 seconds. It'll just be simpler. I think what it is I don't know what
Episode 3?
it's episode 3, but do I want to call it the Chain Out or Welcome to Chain Out podcast? Episode 3, I think.
Chain Up Podcast.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's how we've got it labeled. So.
Yeah.
With you. I'm Jeremy, and with me, as always, is Daryl.
Hello, everybody. How's it going, Jeremy?
Going well, Daryl. How about you? How you feeling, buddy?
I don't know. Can you tell? My voice is. I'm not. I got that bit of a sexy Barry White voice going on, I think.
Oh,
Or
you
just
say sexy Barry White. I was thinking maybe a little Phoebe Buffet smelly cat
Phoebe.
voice there.
Yeah.
Podcasting energy that we've got is like a healing energy. That's what I'm going
There
to
you
say.
go. Yeah. Channeling my inner Phoebe Buffet.
Yeah, there you go. Well, thanks, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. Until then, till then, Smelly Cat says, chain out.
Chain out.
There for it. But for me, I think what the difference is that if I have an errant shot at Nor'Wester, I'm gonna hit a car. A car is pretty strong. It's gonna my disc is gonna bounce off it. If I have an errant shot at the hills, and
I know
hit
where
a
you're
person,
going.
it's gonna bounce off them, but it could do a lot more damage hitting a person. And I feel that those tight
Right.
lines, I'd rather go onto a road and hit a car or hit a truck or something like that than hit an actual person. So that's what I'm gonna use as my deciding factor of why I'd prefer to play Nor'Wester. Plus, Nor'Wester is gonna have the longer distance, all the things that we
Right.
talked about than the hills. But one of those things is I'd rather hit a car than hit a person.
That's a fair.
Hey everyone, welcome to Chain Out Podcast. I'm Jeremy, and with me as always is your favorite co-host, Daryl.
Favorite co-host?
Why, thank you, Daryl and Jeremy. I'm so happy to be on Chain Out Podcast with you and glad that you were able to invite me. I'm really excited to tell you a lot about what oh, I'm not the guest that you were expecting to have on the show tonight? How did you know?
That's the thing. So I had a huge mix,
Yeah.
a whole bunch of different brands, but then I hold a Comet, and then I hold a Buzz, and then I hold a Wasp, or I hold whatever. Name your EMAC Truth or whatever.
Yeah.
They all feel a little bit differently in your head. It's not the same disc, even if it's virtually the same disc. If you hold an EMAC Truth and a Buzz SS or whatever
Yeah.
you consider to be the same as that, it's not gonna in your head it's not going to be the same disc. So
Yeah.
Right.
That's such an interesting way to look at it, Jeremy. I've never thought about that. I mean, I know I've spoken. Obviously, Tim said that at one point he had 7 Nate Sexton Firebirds in his bag, and they kind of explain it. Yeah, obviously, the more beat in the disc gets, the more unstable it gets. So that's why they have that. But until Brendan just said it, then like not necessarily having the disc because it beats in, but just having it because it feels the same. You've got the same disc in your hand, you're throwing it, and it's that's kind of just has hit me there for a second. So it feels like I've just leveled up in my disc golf knowledge now. That's the reason for having multiple discs of the same, because of the feel.
yeah, like I'm not trying to get you to stop buying discs. I just want you to buy more of the exact same disc.
Yeah,
And then
there
if
you
it's
go.
wrong,
Yeah.
you just have to buy more of a different disc.
You want to hear something? I hear there's a secret word on the street. I don't know nothing. But I hear the secret word is horse feeder. But you didn't hear it from me.
Yeah, no. So who knows what's going to happen in the spring and summer? Maybe we might go down to 1 every 2 weeks. Maybe we'll
Don't
the quality
talk
won't.
like that.
Who knows what's going to happen? I'm just preempted. I'm just kind of giving ourselves a barrier. What do they say? Under promise and over deliver.
Over deliver. I'm
There
just
you
going to
go.
over deliver all the time. You
Yeah,
like the
no,
weekly? We're giving you the weekly.
Yeah, you don't have to episode. All right, let's do it. What have you been up to? People don't want to hear our woes of editing. They just want the final product, and this is the final product. So, what have you been up to?
It's easy for you to say, hey, yeah, I'm cool if women play. Oh, it's a women's event. I'm going to go out to this other course and play that weekend. Well, why wouldn't you just give that weekend up and support them?
That's such a good point.
I was thinking
Absolutely.
that same thing, Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know
Well,
It
Kristen
makes
Swirls
total sense
has
as well.
Kristen Swirls, I think, has an event coming up, right?
She's
How
up
many
first.
men?
She's up first.
Yeah.
She's up first. How many men are going to step up and spot? Like when I was in Cranbrook for Crush in 2022, we were flooded. Like the men were running the raffles, they were running the check-in, they were giving out, like passing the prizes to the tournament director, they were spotting. It was insane. Like we had so many men out there doing so many great things for the sport. It was just awesome to see the support. I had Crush here. We had guys coming out. We had families.
That would be the wrong intro, Jeremy.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a surprise guest today.
It's the Gold Eagle Open.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Chain Out Fantasy League, episode 8. For the eighth year?
It's the 8th episode because
The
we did a
ninth,
double.
8th year.
That's why it always gets so confusing.
Exactly.
But it's the
I'm
ninth,
just reading
8th
your
year.
notes.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually says 9th on the end.
Mm-hmm.
We're here. We just had a great episode of recapping Falcon's Flight,
Yes.
which we're not going to do. This is the Gold Eagle Open. We don't have Andre Lauder. We have the one and only friend of the show, Hyzerbomb Hong.
Yeah, we should get Teri on
Oh.
right from the start. There she is. Hey,
Hey,
Teri.
Terry, how are you?
Good. So good. Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, we're happy you could make it.
Yeah, it's exciting to have you back on. We figured we always like, we don't want people to think that when we pick somebody to pick for team guests that we're picking like it's going to be a BC tournament. We're going to pick someone from Newfoundland to pick.
Right.
And tonight we've got someone with like total insider information. You've played this tournament multiple times. You're currently the champion of the tournament from last year. And you, I think, have spent a night or two in the Saskatchewan area over the years as well. So I think you're going to be a great person to help us pick for this tournament.
Yes, I'm excited. I already have my list ready.
Oh, that's good. I like to see it. Many of a team guest has come in with notes.
Yep.
And then sometimes they get surprised by how well we do and who we pick. But I'm glad to see you have your notes in front of you. You've done your research. We're not going to ask you for it just yet, but we're going to ask you for it at some point don't forget you need to pick out a team guest name as well.
Mm-hmm.
So start thinking of a name you can have for your team.
As if just to give you some motivation, you are.
Well, I'm Team Shambles because that was given to me by, I think it was Mr. Tim Plamondon in the first ever episode because I did not have a clue of what I was doing. You've gone original.
Yeah, I'm just Team J-Pow, put the last name and the first initial together.
But other team guest names, we've had Matt Lysak was New Disc Who's This? Who Dis?
Yeah.
We've had Team Wonderland. We've had Team Moneyball.
Team Roller Coaster.
Team Roller Coaster. We've had a few. So we'll get to your team name in a second. But what we'll quickly do is just recap the Falcon's Flight episode.
We can't start the Gold Eagle picks if we don't even know where we finished up with the Falcon's Flight one. So you've got some, I'm sure, amazing graphics for us.
Well, I'm going to quickly do a website share.
Okay.
And that'll show you how it went down. So, Team Shambles in first place with 35 points, 10 placement points. I got an ace because of Dr. Jesse Prado-Smith.
Yeah.
And I also got an eagle as well from Zoe Lorenz-Bozer. That gave me 35 points. In second place with 25 points is Team J-Pow. Unusual because I'm normally saying third place, but you're in second place, 10 placement points. You got an eagle from Gavin Beamish. And if you haven't checked out his Instagram and how he got that eagle, you can explain it because you were down there.
Well, he ended up setting up on hole 15 east, right, Teri? I believe it is. I think it's 15. If you're not familiar with it, it is the Yoda Dagobah hole where there's a swamp right towards the end on the east, and it's got a Yoda statue in it. And most of us, we're just trying to stay in the middle of the fairway and maybe get halfway up, not even close to the swamp a lot of times.
Right.
But no, Gavin goes and takes one of his equine discs and fires it down the middle over the swamp, hits the basket, almost aces it, and then manages to get the comeback putt for the eagle.
Yeah.
Hole 12 on East. Yeah.
Hole 12, yeah. Do you know what he was throwing, Teri, on that one? Do you know which disc?
It was not an equine disc.
Oh, it wasn't on that one.
Nuke SS or Nuke, I believe.
Okay. Gotcha. I was almost going to swear it had to be his Shigong because he throws that thing a mile usually. So,
yeah. All right. Going back to the points. So, yeah, you're in second place with 25, which means Andre Lauder, team guest, narrowly in third place. We'll give him that. 23 points. 8 placement points. He's got an eagle on his scorecard.
Where did that eagle come from, I wonder?
Yeah, that was by our very own Teri Hong.
Well, because you're here, Teri, why don't you tell us a little bit about the eagle that you got at Falcons to get 15 points onto Andre's scorecard?
It was so fun. So after round 1 and 2, Greg Gatsky comes up to Zoe and I, and he's like, "You guys need to get your bleep together."
That sounds about right.
I did so good.
Yeah, he did good.
So teeing off on third round, I just said, "Zoe, today's full send Sunday. We're sending everything." And it was actually really fun because we helped each other tee off on that hole. It's hole, 13, right after the Yoda hole.
Right.
We actually had the exact same drive. We landed in the exact same spot. And I told her, "Hey, before you lay up, Riley taught me something. Just blast it through the green. If it goes OB, oh well, easy tap in birdie." So we both tried to blast it down the tunnel. Fortunately, I didn't go OB. I threw it a little bit low, and it kind of just parked itself before the OB line. So I took my meter in and 15-foot putt for eagle.
Nice. That's awesome.
There you go. That's good. It's good having a partner, a fiance, that can give you that mental advice and be like, yeah, just why not play that shot? And then it obviously worked out for you.
Full send Sunday.
There you go.
That's awesome.
So let's take those points and we'll add them to the existing points. And you'll see that, wow, Jeremy, Team Shambles has over 100-point lead. Team Shambles, 321.
Yeah.
Team Guest in second place with 216. And Team Shambles, Team J-Pow in third place. This is why I'm called Team Shambles.
I thought you
With-
were doing that as a joke.
No, with 179 in third place. So with that win, that now means that I have won 4 tournaments. Team Guest has won 3. And as I'm usually saying, Jeremy's in third place with 1 win.
Oh, it's all right. But what else?
But we have the fan vote. And I don't know why the fans keep voting for you, the subscribers. I don't like calling them fans, but they 4 wins for Jeremy on the Instagram subscriber vote, 2 wins for me, and Team Guest only has the 1 win. So maybe you can change that up this week, Teri. If you we'll put out our picks on Instagram, we'll tag all the players, we'll tag you obviously. We always like to share it. We always like to get the people's feedback, and hopefully, if you have a strong enough team, maybe you might at least get the fan vote.
Exciting.
Well, and thank you to the fans for having so much confidence in Team JPOW. I know we've got great teams, we've got great team names, we bring a lot to the table. We've had Hyzerbomb Hong on the team as well.
Mhm.
That's obviously getting us fan votes. I know that for sure. But Teri, before we get into the Gold Eagle picks and going into that, how was your experience at Falcons? We might as well kind of cap off Falcons that way. Did you enjoy it? What were your thoughts?
It's always enjoyable, you guys. It's so fun, so well organized, so many volunteers. Sounds like they had too many volunteers this year, so lots of people got breaks. I shot the first 2 rounds was the worst round in my division, and then the final round was the best round in my division. Whoa, celebration! Yeah. So I love chaos, so it makes sense. So 2 very extreme ends of the spectrum, and yeah, I had a blast. The women were amazing, very encouraging, and I really, 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 really enjoyed full send Sundays with Zoe on the final round.
Yes. No, that's fantastic. And I think the one thing that I wanted to bring up, if you're okay to chat about it, is just that the fact that you're even still playing tournaments right now and not just doing some recovery, you kind of had a bit of a experience there at Lost Egg. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what happened and where you're sitting at right now?
I would love to tell everybody. So first off, there was no lit cigarette or joint or anything lit around the area. I need to clear this up because lots of people have their assumptions. A friend of mine needed help with her grill. It wasn't working, so I walked over to try to help her. The valve was left on, and the propane tank was half screwed on, so it was making noise, right? And unfortunately, there was also a citronella candle on the ground about 2 to 3 meters behind me. It was just bad place, bad time. When I got there and tried to tighten the tank for her, the propane had made its way to the citronella candle, and boom, I was standing in the middle of a 15-foot fire.
Oh
That's
my
insane.
goodness. Wow.
Yeah. I could hear my hair like it, right? I ran as fast as I could, and I slammed my hair onto the ground. I was trying to put it out with my hand. Everyone kept telling me, it's out, it's out, it's out, you're okay. And I'm standing there. I remember shaking. I was in so much pain. I just looked at my camp friends and said, do you think I'm going to be able to play tomorrow?
Oh my goodness.
That's a crazy thing.
And they said, you should probably go to the hospital. I was like, are you sure I'm going to ask for a second opinion?
So you did end up going to the hospital, and it was pretty bad. Hey, some of the burns and stuff. And
yeah,
it was 2nd degree burns. I could see right off the bat. One of them was level 4, level 6, and level 9 on my legs. But it was still continuing to blister for the next couple weeks. New spots popping up that we didn't see before. But I'm happy. I'm alive. I have my hand, so I don't have to quit my disc golf career or try to throw left. I'm sorry, I can't do that. And I have my face, and my mom's happy with me because she's like, you still need to get married. Good thing you have your face.
right.
Well,
yeah, no, that was insane. So I seen the pictures that you put out on Instagram, and when I seen it, and obviously we heard about that there was an incident, and I'm like, oh my god, at least she's okay. And
she must be heading home and going to recover.
Be in bed and resting up in hospital. And oh wait a minute, she's playing round 2. What's going on here? Why are you still playing?
It's funny. I went around the campsite and I asked for saran wrap. So I could saran wrap my wounds so dirt couldn't get it into them. And I told Jordan in the morning of, was it Friday? I asked him, hey, can I un-DNF? He said, "Sure, are you gonna be okay?" I was like, "I'll let you know, and I'll make sure I'll get the cards together because there's 3-man cards." I was like, "I'll make sure I signal them over if I do need to drop out, but I want to try."
Right.
And it's hilarious because lots of people wanted to drop out. They're like, "I don't think I'm gonna make this round," and then they look at me, they're like, "Nope, never mind, I'm good."
Yeah, I didn't just be in the
Yeah.
middle of a fireball and head to the hospital
exactly.
and then
Next time you have a sore elbow or,
Yeah.
your pinky hurts. Yeah. Just remember
Yeah, I
what
know
Teri went
the
through.
heat's crazy. Lots of people say I'm getting heat stroke. I gotta leave. They look at me and they're like, "Nope, never mind." And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, my legs are really sore from hiking this mountain. I can't do it." And like, "Nope, never mind."
It's insane.
Oh,
More
and
the
the
power.
worst part too was it round one. I found a very very small sinkhole. Out of like how many
Oh.
players were there? 160 something.
right.
I was the only one that found the sinkhole, and I remember Jordan Alloway being like, "Why did it have to be her? Out of everyone here, why did it have to be Teri?" But my foot went completely through. My
Oh
butt
my
cheek
goodness.
hit the ground. My leg was just hanging in the hole, but it like scraped my entire burn and pushed the skin up. I was like,
Oh no, this was after the burn too.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're always so positive and such a trooper. And then, of course, played there, and you would have played you probably would have played through the rain too. And then after that, play Falcons this past weekend. So can't keep you down, that's for sure.
No, during my practice round at Falcons, I ran into Jackson Pease.
Yeah.
He's like, "Are you playing this weekend?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "You shouldn't be."
Yeah.
I'm here and I'm happy to be alive.
There
Awesome.
you go.
All right, well,
Fantastic.
we should get into this Gold Eagle. And
We
thank you
will
for
get
sharing
into
that
it.
with us and getting that cleared up so everybody who wanted to know now knows what happened. So
Yes.
Thank you.
So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up the website with our picks, and you can head over to chainoutpodcast.com to make your own picks as well. You will be able to select from the whole MPO and FPO division, select 3 MPO, 3 FPO, and put in your score prediction for the MPO and FPO winning scores as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do that, and you'll be entered into the draws whenever we get around to making some draws for this event. But for right now, here we are. We have our 3 picks. Now, the person who comes in last gets to dictate the running order. For people that don't know, we do this in a snake draft. So you get to decide, Teri, who goes first, who has the first overall pick, who has the second pick, and then who gets that all-important 3-4 pick as it comes back up through the order again. Now, it has been... Some people think that going first is the benefit because you get that first overall pick. Some people like that 3-4.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like the 2-5. So it's up to you, the order. You get to pick, but you have to pick who goes first, second, and third.
So whoever goes first gets to, when it comes back to them, snake draft, right? So they get to pick twice.
Yes.
Yes.
So they'll get to pick.
So you get the first overall pick, but then you get to pick 6 and 7.
Yep.
And then you get the final 2 picks as well. And we should
Okay.
also clarify that there is no restriction on MPO, FPO. You can pick them in any order. But because of the field that we have for the Gold Eagle, we'll be picking 5 MPOs and the 1 FPO because there's only 3 FPOs in the field. So just bear that in mind for your picks. But yes, that will be the running order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Look at
13.
you. You can count real well.
Okay. No hard feelings to any of you,
That's fine.
but when I play Settlers of Catan, I love being able to put 2 settlements down at a time instead of 1.
Okay.
So Team Shambles, I know that you're leading by over 100 points. I'm going to
Yeah.
say you go second. So Team J Pow, you can go first.
Okay.
Shambles go second. I will
Yeah.
go third.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good. And
Yeah.
I think a couple other things. Of course, this is sponsored by all of our sponsor, BR Disc Golf,
Yeah.
the fantasy picks, and we will have a gift card that we'll give away for everyone who votes afterwards on the team that they think is going to have the best chance this weekend.
Yeah.
Even if your team doesn't win, you still are in the vote or in for the draw if you vote. And then the other things I wanted to do, and we can kind of talk a little bit, we'll sprinkle this in. We'll talk a little bit about the Gold Eagle Open event.
Yeah.
And get that in there. But I'll start us off where this is one of Saskatchewan's premier events. It's a tier that caps off the summer and gives everyone more of a chance to get together, kind of like Falcons, because there's camping on site, and one more time to really play disc golf before it gets colder and darker and more glow golf than regular golf.
Yeah.
And this year will be the 9th Gold Eagle, and it's run by tournament director Evan Zimmer, as well as assistant TD Cole Tenetiuk. I'm trying that one. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use. And it's also an NADGT event. So you had told me they were all done. They're not all done. This is one of them as well.
Did I tell you that?
Somebody did.
Somebody did.
Yeah. So that's how we're going to get ourselves started. I guess we're in order right here, aren't we?
We are. Team J-Pow for the first pick.
All right. Well,
let's get it done.
Team J-Pow is happy to be here as always.
Yes.
Saskatchewan is a place that I visited once or twice, driven through as well. I really enjoy the large flat areas, the grain elevators, the yellowy colors. It's just a fantastic place. You falling asleep over there?
No, you go ahead.
But Team J-Pow with the first pick, I'm just trying to determine, is it going to be MPO or FPO?
Yeah, that's it.
I think I'm going to have to start MPO, and I'm going to go with a player who's been on fire this year, a player who has won the BC Open, who has won the Tournament Capital Open, a player who had a pretty reasonable performance at Falcons Flight and was so close to winning this event last year. 1,000 rated, out of Lethbridge, Alberta. Noah Higgins, welcome to Team J-Pow.
That's a good pick. You like it when there's silence, don't you?
I always say that, Terry. I'm like, if it's silence, it's because everyone's readjusting their picks list.
That was at the top of my sheet. I just crossed them out.
Yeah, same for me as well. Yeah, he was my number one pick. So good pick, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Now you got a bit
You're
of a weight
welcome,
now.
and happy birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right. Well, I've got the same decision to make now. I think if I went first, that was going to be my number one pick. Now, do I decide to go FPO and take my first FPO right out the gate? Or, you know what? No, I'm going to stick with MPO.
Mm-hmm.
And in true Team Shambles fashion, I'm going to look up this information while I talk to you. This person is from Winnipeg, Manitoba. You know, there's things that I like about my picks. I like it when they go up in ratings.
Mm-hmm.
This person has gone up in their rating. 5 points if I can see that far. Gone up to 999. I like a person who's close to 1,000. Oh, you can see it because I went to the screen. So I'm picking Eric Weeb.
Yeah, just throw it up on the screen for everyone.
That's not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to do that on my phone. Eric Weeb, welcome to the Team Shambles.
Yes, welcome, Eric. And that is
Team Shambles by name.
Yeah, and Eric is a great player. You've seen Eric play a few times, haven't you, too, there, Terry?
He's very good at Jackfish. He was actually my number 2 pick. So you guys, you're welcome.
Oh my goodness. Now, are you regretting going 3rd, 4th, or are you still liking that 3-4 swing?
No, I'm always positive. We're going to take it down.
Go for it. Yeah, well, that's my first pick. Now we come over to your first pick, Terry. But before you make your pick, now is the time where we need your team name.
Oh, okay.
And Mark has a little bit of a comment here in the he's pretty active here in the comments. Do you want to throw that up for?
I already put it up. Yes.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. Mark suggesting Team Never Wrong Hong.
And then also that maybe you might have a few Saskatchewan picks coming too.
I do. Okay. So, how many words can the team name be?
Oh, I'd love for you to make it long because it makes it so much fun for Daryl to try and fit it in the socials.
Last week, Andre was Team Shroot Farm / Beats by Dre.
Yes.
So I only used half of it, but go for it, Terry. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm ready.
It's Can't Go Wrong with Team Bomb Hong.
All right, I think you've just won the longest team name.
I do like it.
Can't go wrong with Team
Bomb
Hong. Right.
That's
perfect.
Fantastic.
It may be smaller, but I'll fit it on the graphic. So
for short, Team CGWWTBH.
Yeah.
No. I want the whole thing.
Sounds
all right.
good.
Am I ready?
You're ready. Yeah. Go for it.
Okay. So I'm going to go with one FPO and one MPO because I get to pick 2.
Oh, good decision.
So I'm gonna go with my girl, my playoff friendly girl, Bailey. Bailey Inglis.
That's a good pick.
And yeah, that's a great pick too, Teri. With Bailey and the two of you have competed. She won Falcon's Flight. I think she just had a baby just in this past year, and I think this will probably be one of her first kind of comeback tournaments after that as well. I'm thinking, isn't it?
Yeah. So she's got extra muscle from carrying the baby all day.
Yeah.
Extra muscle, extra patience, extra everything. We all know what it's like. If you've been an aunt or been a parent or been an uncle and been around kids, for sure.
Yeah.
And then for my second pick, this guy has come so far in disc golf and has been building the community so much in Saskatchewan. I really appreciate him. I'm sorry to all the other friends in Saskatchewan, but Mr. Brandon Redekop, get on my team.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Great pick.
That's a great pick.
One thing we know with that, with Brandon, Teri, is that he's always showing up in top 10s in every single one of his tournaments. He's showing up on podiums. He's always right there in the mix and being at one of his home courses or in his vicinity. Yeah, we knew we were in trouble.
If you talk to him, he's actually super funny.
Oh, is he?
Super funny.
All right.
Well, hopefully for you, he wins the event, and maybe we can get him on next week on the podcast, and then we'll be able to find out exactly how funny he is. And
yeah, we could do a little bit of, maybe we'll mix it up and have a little stand-up session or something in there too. Who's got the best joke or dad joke?
There you go. So that's your first two picks, and that brings it back to me again. I'm not used to being in the number 2 spot. I'm always given third or third. So, okay, well, then in that case, then I am going to stick with the MPO division, and I am going to pick somebody that I picked last week, and I was considering this person to be a bit of my dark horse. So this player is from Eugene, Oregon, up 1 point to 980, played in Falcon's Flight last week, didn't quite break the top 10 for me, finished 16th at Falcon's Flight. But this person has been super active. 18 tournaments so far this year. Those are the two things I look for. If you're going up in your ratings and if you're playing consistently, playing a lot of tournaments, Team Shambles would like to welcome Shade Harrison to the team.
There you go. Well, and we talked about it last week, and I think, Teri, do you remember at Nationals? I think Shade and Taylor were hanging out together at the time, and they came up to Clearwater together, right?
I met them for the first time at BC Open, I think last year or 2 years ago now. They travel a lot together for tournaments.
Yeah. And then I think with that too is that Shade's realized that the Canadian tournaments are where it's at. So liking to spend the time here, because Shade was just at Falcon's Flight last week, as you said. And I think that's a great pick. All right.
I know it's a great pick.
Okay. Comes to Team J-POW. Team J-POW has an affinity to pick great players and to pick guests of the show as well. And this great player has been a guest of the show. They come from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
Wow.
947 rated. They won the Night Owl tournament this year and the Saskatchewan Provincials. We're going to welcome Drew Biette to Team J-POW.
Yeah. Drew was recommended to us to be on our junior episode that we had by Jerry Ann Brownbridge. Yeah,
that's right. And I think the one thing too, what you got to watch when you have the juniors out there is we've seen, all of us have seen how much Gavin has improved and changed in 1 year, whereas the rest of us make minor improvements. When you're young and you're growing and everything else, and you're out there practicing all the time, you can make huge exponential leaps in your improvement. And then for my third pick, we're going to stick with the MPO, because I've got another one of my top picks sitting here. And Daryl said something about, if somebody's going up in ratings and they're winning events and they're playing lots, how about up 14 rating points, winning lots of events out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, just, a little bit of a 996 rated player. We're going to put Bryce Crusher on our show and on our team.
Yeah, that's a good pick. He was on my list.
And how about you there, Teri? How's your list? Is it getting whittled down a little too?
I've never actually seen him play. I did see that his rating was pretty high. So I actually was deciding between him and someone else. So it's okay. You can have him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in the same camp as Teri. He was on my list, but a little bit further down. So,
Well, Bryce,
Jackfish will take your lunch money. Jackfish will take your lunch money.
It certainly will. And you know what? We did have some news here. I know we're kind of a little bit into the picks, but we had been talking to Thomas German because, you know, being an MPO winner last year, we thought maybe we could get some advice out of him. And he recently got married here and wasn't going to be playing the event. So we figured we weren't getting insider too bad there.
Yeah.
But he had said that they're not going to have the beachside course this year, Teri. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was a big deciding factor for me, especially with my burns. I don't think I can do 3 rounds at Jackfish, so that's one of the big reasons why I decided not to go to the tournament this year.
Right.
Okay. But if you're going to, in the beachside course, it's a little bit flatter, right? It's more of a flat course. It's got trees. It's got the beach, of course. It's got grass. But the playing Jackfish is an up and down slog as well for 3 rounds, I would expect.
It's your Saskatchewan Wycliffe.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Have
we given you enough time here, Daryl?
Yeah, no, I've got it. One day we'll, that's a good thing also about us doing these fantasy picks. Not only do we get to know, we get to hear names of people that we would never normally get to see or hear. When we do these smaller events like this that are maybe overlooked when you overshadowed by like the Nationals and the BC Open and Falcons and all these, we also get to know about these events and these courses that we get to see, right? So it's good for us because now we can be like, you know what, one day we'll go play the Gold Eagle Open and actually get a chance to get out there and play. So yeah,
and realize that they aren't actually that small. That this is a pretty big course.
Yes, no, exactly.
And you've got all the Saskatchewan talent there, just waiting to take your. So it's like if the course doesn't take your lunch money, right, Teri? It's all the Saskatchewan players that are going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good at their spike hyzers, Saskatchewan stock spike hyzers.
Right. Oh, good to know. Well, speaking of Saskatchewan players, Jeremy, Team Shambles is looking at this player, and I know whenever Gabby's available, you're like, I got to pick Gabby because I have a thing for Gabby, right? Jeremy's already writing down this person's name. This person I have a little bit of affection for after going down to Spring Runoff this year. We finished our round. We went out. We were watching the MPOs. I caddied for this person. He carries a heavy bag. I'll say that. 967 rated. He's only played 4 events, but again, like I say, is a player that I have a bit of an affection for. Team Shambles would like to welcome big friendly Kyle Weens.
Great choice
To the team.
Yeah, as soon as you started talking, I knew. When Teri's down at Spring Runoff, Daryl carries the bag, and Daryl even got his nose a little bit out of joint because I said afterwards to Kyle, I'm like, I don't know if Daryl's going to carry your bag anymore. It's pretty heavy. He's like, don't tell him that. I don't want him to think I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
I knew it was Kyle Weens when you said Big Friendly. That's one of his nicknames in Saskatchewan.
Yeah. I think, was it Matt Lysak that told us that he was called Big Friendly? That's an affectionate name for him. So, yeah, great guy. You know, had great conversations with him while I was lugging his bag around. He was on a card with Noah, Max, and I believe Casey as well.
Maybe.
And, super happy to help him out, carry his bag. And,
now have him on your team.
Now he's on my team.
Yep.
Oh, that brings it back down to you, team.
Oh, do you want me to help you with that again?
Yes,
team can't go wrong with Team Bomb Hong.
Bong Hong, yeah.
Yeah, can't go wrong with Team Bomb Hong. Yay! Okay. All right. Next up, this is the caveman of Saskatchewan. Very serious face. Very. Stone cold face. His name is Logan Amy.
Oh,
yes.
That's you took the next one off my list. He was tied 7th last year at the tournament. And as you said, is like the Saskatchewan players, I don't think you can look just at how they performed last year because they've got the stock hyzer, as you said. They know this course. This is their tough course that they go out and play and they master on. So
yeah.
So that gets you.
Had kids, so he's been pretty busy, but he's still he's still a solid player. So you
Oh,
got
yeah.
this, man.
We know his name.
Yep. All right. Well, that gets your third pick. What's your fourth pick?
Ooh, there's a slash between these two names.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty.
I might just skip them and go to the next one because I'm feeling adventurous.
Well,
I'm
if
gonna
there's
go
anything-
with
Go for it.
Austin Bogey.
Yes.
Bogue.
Boge?
I might say Boge, but I don't know.
He's
I've
performed
been known
very
to be
well
wrong.
Yeah.
at Jackfish, and he's a big bomber. He's from Winnipeg, right? So he can play in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Teri's done her research.
And I did look, and he's heading to nationals right after this event, so he's using this as a probably warm up as well. So he's going to win this one and then take that win hopefully to nationals.
Yeah.
And he also won a tournament that was called Man, I Love to Frolf too. So if you're going to win a tournament and play in a tournament like that, you're welcome on my team anytime.
Good picks, Teri. Good picks. Definitely picks off of my list.
Mhm.
Now is the time or not the time?
The time or not the time?
All
That is
right.
the question.
I am going to make the pick. I'm going to make the move. For my fourth pick, Team Shambles is going to go to the FPO division.
Hmm.
Team Shambles is going to pick... I haven't pulled up any information about this person, so if you give me a couple seconds, because I can keep talking, Jeremy, and I will say that this person is from Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. From Regina.
Okay.
Up 6 points, 837 rated, played 5 events, ticks all my boxes. Few first place finishes in the FPO division, first in FA1. Team Shambles would like to welcome Shauna Scott
Yes.
to the team.
Good pick. Have you played with Shauna at all there, Teri?
Yeah, we actually had a practice round together at Edmonton Open last year. It was really fun. She's a very consistent player, so
Yeah.
good pick.
Took down the win, or I won't look to see how many people were in the division, but she took down the win in FA1 at Edmonton Open. So
Yeah, and she also won the Saskatchewan Provincials, and she shot 25 points above her rating
yeah,
at that one. So
there you go.
perfect. Okay, so swings back to me for picks 4 and picks 5. I'm going to show you how confident I am with our team, and I want to get my FPO player on the board as well.
Really?
So I want to go with my 844 rated from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Took a break from tournaments last year, but has been back this year and playing quite well. We're going to get Anna Eriksson on Team JPOW.
She's a bomber.
Good pick.
Is she?
Mhm.
Oh, wait,
Nice.
on a course that requires
Big
Hyzer
Hyzers.
bombs?
Yeah.
That's going to be quite handy, I would
Ooh.
think. So then for my next pick, which will be my 5th pick, second to last here,
Yeah.
we're going to go out to Winkler, Manitoba. We're going to pick a player who was tied 9th last year at the Gold Eagle Open.
Mm-hmm.
Been playing a ton this year. Moved up in rating. I almost sound like I'm Team Shambles here. Has won.
It wouldn't hurt you. It's a good strategy.
Has won. Has podiumed. 961 rated. Eric Giesbrecht. Welcome to Team JPOW.
Mm-hmm.
See, it just
That-
gets quiet again. It just gets
Well,
quiet. As
I
you
will tell
adjust
you that
your
was
list.
the next name on my list. So that was actually going to be my next pick. So that was a good pick for you.
So instead of Shambles, it'll be Team Scrambles. As you scramble to try and find another player.
Oh, I've made my list. I know who's coming onto my team next.
And Teri, are you familiar with Eric at all? How are you?
I don't want to hurt his feelings, but no, I'm not. And he was at the bottom of my list, so you can have him.
Well, that's a good thing about this fantasy league is that everybody has their own teams.
Yeah.
And as we've said before, and it shows in the past, you've got the 1 or 2 names that are probably the people that are likely to win. But on any given day, any win conditions, any type of conditions, anyone's got a chance of winning.
Yeah, and beyond that too, if I remember right, so this is what I do know about Eric Giesbrecht is that there's Eric Wiebe and there's Eric Giesbrecht, and they're both out of Manitoba. And at the Manitoba Provincials, when Park Pro was doing the filming there,
Mhm.
that was it. There was always the 2 Erics. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Good. So that brings it back to me. Jeremy has 1 pick left. I've got 2. So for my 5th pick, I'm going to go back to Saskatchewan.
Oh, that was good. I like that.
Saskatoon, to be a little bit more precise. I don't know a lot about this person. I know I've seen his name a few times. He's been playing for 5 years, played 4 tournaments this year, or at least 4 events, a couple of leagues, an A-tier. He played at Spring Runoff while we were down there. Team Shambles would like to welcome Jacob Martins.
Okay.
Ooh, good one. Very technical player.
Oh, so for some of those holes, like there's that one hole where you're throwing across and it's on a side hill, the basket's on a side hill, and there's a tree.
Yeah.
There's a big bush in front. You have to either go above or below. He'll be all set for ones like that, you figure?
He's a very calculated player.
Gotcha.
Calculated and thoughtful approach. He suits Team Shambles.
Sounds exactly like you.
Okay, so then that brings it to Teri for your final 2 picks. You get back-to-back again to round out your team.
Yeah, I've got 4 names left here, and I got to pick 2 of them now. I know for sure I want Mr. Chase Samuel because
good pick.
He's also a very, very strong player, very strong putter in the wind. And honestly, my first Lethbridge tournament ever, we went in a group of like 11 of us, probably 15 of us. He was very fun to be around, and doesn't matter if he's having an off season or good season, he will show up and perform. So I believe in you, Chase. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Nice
pick.
That's high praise coming from Hyzerbomb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Team vibe.
And now for my last one.
Getting
the heat is
now.
on.
Yeah.
You got 3 names left on that sheet in front of you. You've poured over them all day long. You don't want anyone to get left out. Who's it going to be?
Oh, the other one's going to get left out. I'm sorry, all my other Saskatchewan friends, but do better. So, Mr. Daniel Fortier, I'll take, because he has finished top of Gold Eagle a few times now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good pick, and I'll tell you that was the next person on my list.
Really?
So you've scratched them off.
Well, that makes me feel a bit more better at being Team Shambles, because I definitely didn't do my research well enough because he was not on my list.
Well,
so
he was.
That's the sleeper picks that I'm not aware of.
Yeah, T9 last year, and he won Shanksgiving last year. That's one of Arlen and Jerry Ann's tournaments.
Okay, so that's your team locked in, Teri. Bring it over to me for my final pick. And I am going to go with somebody who has a name. This person is up a match.
You've just got me thinking that my baloney has a first name or something like that.
This person is up 15 points. Brings them up to 946, so gets them up a little bit closer to everybody else. Been playing for 4 years. The only thing that I don't quite... What are you laughing at me now for? Has played... has only played... Stop it!
We're good.
Stop it. Okay. Has only played 1 MPO event this year. I'm good?
I'm good. Okay.
But did play MA1 and finish second at the Cold Garden Limber Open.
Right.
Team Shambles from Calgary, Alberta would like to welcome Nicholas Donahue.
Donauer.
Donauer. Nicholas Donauer. Donauer?
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Do you know, I'm not familiar with his name. I'm just liking the fact that he finished second in MA1 and, like I say, taken that step up to MPO. And has jumped up 15 points in his rating, so that shows he's trending in the right direction. Do you know anything about Nicholas, Teri?
I believe that there are 2 or 3 brothers, and they all disc golf, and they're all very calculated technical players. So fits your brand.
There you go.
It's on brand.
So if it's a team playing disc golf, family playing disc golf, he's got to know what he's talking about.
Yep.
I'm happy with my team. Brings it to the final pick.
Yeah.
Team J Powell, rounding out the picks for the Gold Eagle Open.
That's right. And with this final pick, this is a player I've met a number of times. I met them out at Clearwater at Nationals last year. Just saw them again this past weekend. You know, it might be a little tough for them sometimes because they're like, am I Alberta? Am I Saskatchewan? Am I Alberta? Am I Saskatchewan? Because they live in Lloydminster, which is right on the line there.
Right.
Probably the nicest guy on the Saskatchewan-Alberta border, I would say, that's for sure. And the ratings have moved up. Played Falcons flight over the weekend, like I said. The lightning delay came back, had a little bit of a story where he was a little bit late, but rolled that off and just kept on moving forward. 930 rated. We're welcoming Will Granger to the team.
Okay.
And Will's also, if you didn't know, he takes care of this Kit Scotty Open. He also helped. What's the other course, do you know, Teri, that he built up there or he helped get in the ground? There's another course up, I think, north of Lloyd.
I just know of the Lakeland Open, that course. I think that's the Kit Scotty one, right?
Yeah, that's the Kit Scotty. So, but yeah, he's put a couple of courses in. He's always doing things to grow the sport, and he plays well too. So
yeah, and I believe he's on Team BR Disc Golf.
I think he might be as well.
Yeah.
And he also birdied the Yoda hole at Falcons as well. He has a crazy story for it.
Oh, it'll be exciting. Once he wins and he comes on the show, we'll be able to ask him about it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Let me just bring this back to us because that allows me to confirm these picks. Everybody has their team locked in now. Let me save those podcast picks. No going back. Are you happy with your team, Teri?
Very.
And how about you, Team J-Pow?
Team J-Pow is always solid. Always solid. You know what's going to happen. The people who see the vote are going to go, wow, Team J-Pow has done it again.
Yeah.
And we will deliver this time.
You never know.
You seem skeptical.
Well, you know, I'm kind of right. I'm in a cushy position right now. I've got 100-point buffer.
Yeah, with those really rare eagles that keep showing up on your team.
Okay, let's get to our teams. Let's just give a recap of our teams so that everybody is aware of our teams.
Lethbridge, 1,000 rated, kicking butt this year. Drew Biette, the young up-and-comer from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Bryce Krauscher. We've got Anna Erickson, who can bomb. We got Eric Giesbrecht, and we got Will Granger, nice guy out of Saskatchewan. This team is stacked. We could play disc golf. We could play volleyball. We could play dodgeball, and we'd kick butt no matter what we did. We're looking forward to heading out to the Gold Eagle and doing it at Jackfish Lake.
Good for you. Team Shambles started out with first pick for us was Eric Weeb. Going back to the well again, we picked Shade Harrison. Second week in a row picking Shade. Big friendly Kyle Weens. Shauna Scott, nice player. What did Teri say? Did you say Shauna was a technical player or can she bomb? I think you said
very
she can
consistent.
bomb. She's very consistent, which is what we like. Jacob Martins and Nicholas Donauer rounds out my team. I think that's pretty solid. I think everyone's going to be. Dylan doesn't count, but he says in the chat that he's already voted for team.
Can't go wrong with.
Why don't you just give a recap of your team?
All right, my Saskatchewan friends, plus the random Winnipeg guest. So we got Miss Bailey Inglis. She's got 2 times FFPO A-tier wins. That's my girl. We also got Mr. Brandon Redicop. He's building courses, creating community. Very funny guy. I think he's like 6'6" too. Like, of course he can throw discs. And then we also got Mr. Logan Amy. You got your stone cold caveman, right? Can't phase him. Got Austin Bogey. He's got lots of experience on the course. He played really well at Jackfish. He's going to play well again. Mr. Chase Samuels, very consistent. He's been playing for a really long time. He's a teacher. He doesn't let that get in the way of his disc golf. Good man. And Mr. Daniel Forte, you've been around for a long time. You've won Sask Open before. You got this. Don't let me down.
Can I vote for team? I think that's. You're making it sound like it's a solid team, Teri. I'll give you that.
Yeah, we can see why Dylan jumped on it right away.
I think what he put down is what can go wrong. What can go wrong with Team Hyzerbomb Hong? I think that's what the extra W was for.
Okay.
Or what can't go wrong. Yeah.
But if you look at my players, they're all very good players in the wind. So hopefully,
Okay.
I'm hoping it's a 60K wind weekend again. Let's go.
Well, that's the one thing I didn't do. I didn't check to see what the weather will be like. I should be doing that ahead of time as well before this, because that might help me with some of those. But I need to know my players a little better. And I think that's why this tournament's good, because it's going to help me learn my players.
I'll still stick with my picks like half an hour before we go live. So yeah.
There you go. Well, Teri, what are some of the things you think that we should kind of keep an eye out for when we're looking at scorecards this weekend? Is there a hole that maybe is going to be a separator hole at Jackfish that we should be seeing? If somebody gets a birdie on it, it's a great thing, but that type of thing?
Well, hole 2, all the pros should be able to clear, but you're shooting off the top of a hill. 99% of the time, it's a raging headwind. There's OB. You have to clear 320 feet before you're inbounds.
Right.
And if you don't clear the 320 feet, you could take a lost disc because it's thick in there.
Oh wow.
Okay.
But it's also downhill and it goes back up a little bit. A lot of people will try to drive the pin and they will turn it over so far and lose their discs too. So hole 2, right off the bat, huge bomber hole. I'll be very surprised if anybody gets any birdies on that hole.
Okay. So if someone's getting a birdie, you know you're having
they're on
a
fire.
good weekend.
Yeah.
There's also this other hole. I think, what hole is it? It's 2 holes after the nipple hole. So there's a little nipple hole where the basket's just sitting on this very, very soft hill. So it's 2 holes after that. You're shooting off in the middle of a hill, but you have to get to the green, which is like a snake path. That's probably, I don't know, 10 feet wide, 15 feet wide, but it curls to the left and then it opens up to the green. All the trees there are about 20 feet tall, leading to the green. Right. So if you don't land in the tunnel, if you don't land on the green, you are in serious jail. There's barely any pitch outs.
All right. Well, that's a couple that we'll be watching. So when I'm messaging on the weekend and I said, "Oh, look, my players, 3 of my players have birdied hole 2. How you feeling over there, you two?" Then you'll know that we're on our way to victory.
I think it's hole 12.
And 12. Yeah. 2 and then 12. Yeah.
Okay, so that's Jeremy smack talking. So
yeah, it's not very good, but I do my best.
It was adorable.
Yes.
It was cute, just like me.
It's like a little chihuahua, you know?
Right. He's got a face only a mother could love.
That's right.
So, I looking at your notes here, Jeremy, I noticed you said that at last year's event, there was 138 players, 24 MPO, 3 FPO. This year, just slightly down on the total players, 121 players, but up on the MPO, 27 MPOs, and still the 3 FPOs. So a little few more to pick from there. And like you said there, in the past, they've played the 2 courses, but we already mentioned that the beach course is not being played. So 3 rounds at Jackfish Lake.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a great event and excited to watch it. You'll be following PDGA live on the weekend, hey Teri?
Yeah. I'll be messaging my guys like Gatsky was to me. Get your sleep together.
Fantastic. Okay, well, we're excited for that. Watch for the post to come out and make sure to vote for your team as well. Like, make sure to vote yourself.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen that in the past, and I'll kind of give a shout out, or maybe a kind of a pointer, is that whatever team in Penhaligon, who follows us on Instagram, he's a great supporter, whatever team he decides to vote for, because he manages the Diamond Valley Disc Golf account as well, you can pretty much guarantee you're getting 2 votes when Ian votes.
Unless he's undecided.
Well,
then he hedges his bet, maybe.
So, I'm sure you might get Riley to vote for you. You're going to vote for you. You get Sarah to vote for you. All your friends, like we said
I don't know. Riley's he knows I don't sleep on him. If he thinks my team is the one, I think he might come over to the J-Pow side.
I think there might be a bit of allegiance to somebody else, maybe.
I have the passcode to his phone. I will vote for myself on his phone.
Before he even has a chance.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, is there anything to, Teri, before we wrap this up? Is there anything you wanted to put out there or shout out?
You guys are awesome. Thank you for having me again. Yeah. Falcons Flight, you guys were awesome all season. Everybody's been very happy and supportive and positive for my healing process. So thank you, everyone, for all the positive vibes and kind words, but I am okay and I'm going to be okay. So thank you.
You
Perfect.
bet. Yeah.
And I'm just going to throw it out there because I'm sure there's people that listen to this or watching that maybe they want to get a little bit healthier. Maybe they want to get a little bit fitter. Is there some place that they might want to kind of check out?
Oh, I heard this place. So we are located in Windermere, South Side, a little bit far for some of you North Siders, but it is definitely worth the drive. We help with your nutrition. We help with your mindset. There's kickboxing here. There's kettlebells. There's mobility work, one-on-one training. Whatever you need, we'll customize whatever you need, whatever you want or need. We'll take
Awesome.
good care of you.
And that's at Fit Theory.
Fit Theorem.
Theorem. Sorry,
Theorem.
my fault.
Theorem.
Fit
Yeah, there we
Theorem.
go.
Yeah, ta-da, Fit Theorem. Let's go.
There you go.
All right.
Well, thanks, Teri, for taking the time to be on the podcast. We are on the fantasy picks on the podcast. Everything that you do, you're always a positivity out there on the course.
Yeah.
I like seeing you out there. I like seeing you out there at Rundle League because so many people decided not to show up. Jeremy, Mark, Dylan. Just putting it out there. But thank you for your time, Teri. We enjoyed having you on here. We'll do a recap on next week's episode when we're out in Nationals, probably, if we're trying to work that into our episode. For everybody that wants to vote on our teams, like we were saying, go to our Instagram page, click on the pinned post, vote for your team. You'll be entered into a giveaway for a $10 BR Disc Golf gift card just for voting. You don't even have to vote on the correct team.
That's right.
My team. If you vote on any team, you're still entered. Awesome. Anything else left for you, Jeremy?
No, I think that's it. I think I'm excited for the weekend, and thanks to everybody. Catch you later.
Sounds good. Thanks, Teri.
Thank you. Bye.